Okay, welcome aboard, guys. While I was sleeping, Tesla did visit my car, and I now have FSD 13.2.2.1. Yeehaw! And there's all the stuff it can do. Okay, we'll see how it works out. If I understand right, it will do park, unpark, and all that stuff, although maybe not fully. I'm not sure exactly. But anyway, we'll find out. Yeehaw. I can't tell you how happy I am it's here. All right, welcome aboard, guys. I haven't seen it yet, but I guess backing out of the garage, maybe we're not ready. Let's go this way. All right. Okay, FSD on. Makes me wonder if that's not enabled. Oh, what? Yeah, we can go over here. Oh, start FSD from park, of course. Yes, I'm sure I want to do that. Are you really sure? No, I'm not really sure, but, you know. Alright, so there we go. But that's why it didn't present. So it's supposed to present a start option. Come on, baby, you can go. Okay, it was pitifully slow, but it's pretty typical in this section of the road that he goes 15 miles an hour or so coming out from the house. Whatever. We're not to the point to get mad or upset yet. We are in standard mode.
Now turn right onto American Drive.
Although my understanding of standard mode doesn't matter on city streets. Okay, so today's intent is to go play Pickle Ball. But I also want to try out, like now they have.
Turn right onto Boggy Ford Road.
Yeah. So now we have FSD 13.2.2.1 in BIGRAY1.
Turn right onto Boggy Ford Road.
It's funny, we go by a 35 sign that he says speed limit's 25. But that's because 35 sign's going the other way, which shows he doesn't have map data telling him that yet. Standard. Okay. Let's let it fly. Oh, okay. He's going to take off. Let's bring it down a little bit. It definitely feels more willing to go than he did on the previous version. What, 12.5.6.1, right? Or, no, 4. And the part that's I'm curious about is, so for Dirty Tesla, he was talking about 13.2.2. And I think it's his wife's Model Y. Right? So I'm like, yeah, what? Why do I have 13.2.2.1 and he doesn't? Or maybe he did admit that they've been dealing with some illness stuff. So, okay. But looking around quickly, I didn't see any of the big four mentioning this release. I don't know, whatever. 6 one half dozen the other, right? Yeah, he's still slowing down. He's still slowing down, although it's only to 32, not 30. Coming around that curve. But he's quickly coming back up to his prescribed speed. Okay, to be fair, I did knock the scroll wheel down a couple of notches. And keep in mind, we're in standard mode, right? I did look around a little bit in the handbook, in the manual, and it seemed to imply that aggressive or whatever it is would do more lane changes, and chill would be doing almost no lane changes. I'm not sure. It didn't say exactly, and standard was right in the middle. Okay. And so if that's the right definition, I would say the standard's probably
in 1,000 feet, bear left onto Highland Lake Drive.
Yeah, let's not. Standard's doing what standard's supposed to do. So then it kind of makes me wish I had like a standard plus. Because it makes me crazy to be following slow
now
people.
Bear left onto Highland Lake Drive.
No, I'm going to stay on Boggy Ford. But you know, if that's what it takes for him to make it work, that's what it takes. Oh, now he's going the way. I'm going too fast. No. Okay, so it's still the curves. The curves he slows down for. Although not quite as bad as it used to. So we'll see how it goes. Pickup up here, but he's pulled over for some reason. How interesting, we went right by him. No big deal. Yeah, that's not the safest thing to do. He is hanging right of center, which is curious. Worship with us, yeah.
In 1,000 feet, turn left onto Lomans Ford Road.
Oh, that's right, we have a new game, right? Is that what the deal is? I know there's supposed to be a Bluetooth,
Now turn left onto Lomans Ford Road.
A Bluetooth game controller thing that you can get. Oh. I guess I'm gonna have to pull over and check my text. It's text time. I'm driving a car. That must be why. It must be text time, right? Sorry. Peace and harmony. What is he set to? 50. Now it's 10%, so that sounds appropriate. Look at this Dodge. It's like, no, it's not, but it looked like it. Wow, what is going on today? Well, I have some kind of thing in the pack. Okay. Sheriff. Deputy. Yeah. We are recording. Yeah, gee whiz. I'm running much longer than I normally would. Because I'm focused more on, hey, this is all new stuff. Okay, scroll down. So that's something I've mentioned before, is he doesn't slow down in an appropriate way for small town Texas where they're enforcing. Now, I don't know. Maybe in California you could go 60 miles an hour through a 25 zone. I don't know. And, you know, like right now in Jonestown, I don't think they have much in the way of law enforcement. So you can get away with speeding through Jonestown. But that's just a question of, you know, once somebody gets their law enforcement certificate, they're worth more to somebody like Austin PD or whatever. So it's hard to keep somebody in Jonestown, assuming that they pay so much less. Okay. Anyway, with that said, let's take an interruption. No, we could move over. Funny, yeah. I've heard some people say it's like it read it my mind. But what my mind was saying was, whoa, might be nice if we make the exit here. I guess you've lost track of this change. Terrific. All right, so I don't know what it is about Tesla and FSD, where when they come out with some kind of major release, they have to retrain that you have to get into the left turn lane to make it to Quinlan Park Road. Yeah, I see it's green. Maybe you can tell them it's green. Yeah, the person driving the G-Wagon's going like, oh, wait, I don't know how to drive this thing. Yeah. Okay, we can go. Come on. You don't have to emulate the G-Wagon. No, you don't have to emulate them. Driving on asphalt, you're much tougher than them. Right? You know that about G-Wagons, right? G-Wagons are Shackle approved. So some mountain close to their factory that they go up and come back down. And if you can't get it done, you're not a G-Wagon. But the G-Wagon is the one that was going so slow, making the turn on the Quinlan Park Road. Oh, we got cops ahead. What are we doing? Oh, doing some kind of construction work or something? Oh, yeah, get over. Don't follow this guy. Oh, somebody had a wreck or something. Or maybe they just had a bunch of stuff blow off their trailer. Okay, what are you going to do with all this? Well, I see an office chair over on the other side of the road, but I see a bunch of debris scattered in the island. I'm guessing that it kind of fell off in the middle of the road, and they've since picked it up. Oh, they even got a fire truck over here. So this just happened. Okay, what are you going to do here? 28? It's a 45 zone. He's doing 28. Sounds appropriate. Oh, those bags of mulch. Not mulch, but like grass clippings. Okay, we can go now. We can go. You passed the cops. He's thinking about it, but he's thinking about it slowly. So all of a sudden he's a teenager. But yeah, a 15-year-old with a learner's permit. Finally coming up to speed.
In 1,000 feet, turn left onto Steiner Ranch Boulevard, University Club Drive.
Alright, let's interrupt here. Alright. So where are we we at? We're at 29 miles, 57 minutes, 196 watt-hours per mile. Give it a little accelerator just to roll up on the pickups. Alright, so there are several places where I used turn signal. One I think I went to the left to go around a slow vehicle. And a couple of times I pushed him back to the outside. He's going back. Oh! Gee, that looks completely red to me. Where are you going? Alright, so the car started rolling as soon as, I guess, the going straight lanes got the green light, or just before actually started rolling, but we're waiting for the green turn signal like that. Come on, dummy.
In 500 feet, turn right onto Old Course Drive. Now turn right onto Old Course Drive.
Alright, so FSD's off right now. Okay, whatever. I would say it's rough around the edges, but whatever. It is what it is. Okay, catch you later. Okay, welcome aboard, guys. So you might see that I have the start FSD supervised, press and hold. I did find that there's a setting to determine whether or not I have to press the brake to confirm, and I've unchecked that, so this should start our drive. Press and hold. Okay, we're in gear, we're in reverse. FSD has started. Oh, totally awesome. I love this. Okay. There you go. It backed out of the driveway, turned around on the, or got going the right way on the street. Awesome. And is it going to do a waggle, or is it just think it has it? I guess he thinks he has it. Okay. Whatever. Either way. No, that gate is not stuck. Just lucky. Okie dokie. Awesomeness. Alright, so I'm going to go by Walmart, just in case they're still open. Okay, foot on the accelerator. Let's get him to go through the gate, or the open gate. Either way. Alright.
In 500 feet, turn left onto University Club Drive.
Alright, so for those of you wondering, no, it's not perfect. Coming back from the park, it wanted to switch lanes to the outside while there was a white Cadillac coming up on the outside.
Turn left onto University Club Drive.
Could I have let FSD go ahead and cut the car off? Yes, I think he'd cut him off. He would have been okay, but that's not proper. It's not safe. Okay, here comes the mailman on the other side, on the right side. It should be clear. All right.
In 500 feet, turn right onto North Quinlan Park Road.
So anyway,
now turn right onto North Quinlan Park Road.
Yes, I've had to intervene a few times. The white Cadillac one, you can argue whether that's a safety issue or not, or safety critical. I would tend to say it was just rude. That's all. It wasn't necessary for safety, but whatever. Actually, I think my friends are kind of like, okay, that sounds pretty decent. Although I think they're still in that category of, well, it's going to take another 10 years to figure all of it out. And to be fair, what the progress I've made with version 12 and now with version 13 is pretty impressive, actually. But if your argument is it complete, the answer has to be no. Good.
In 1 mile, turn right onto Ranch Road 620 North.
Not to throw shade on those of you who still have hardware 3 cars. The advantages of AI4 with this setup appear pretty substantial, right? I mean, they're saying, well, we could do something on like my Model Y. My Model Y is a hardware 3. But it's starting to sound more and more, even if they install an updated chipset, it's still not going to have everything you need, I don't think. And it's not exactly clear if they would install that on my car as part of a free upgrade, or if I would have to buy it, but then could I even buy it? Who knows? But that's okay. I mean, my Model Y is my utility car anyway, so utility vehicle. And if the robotaxi thing takes off with this Model 3, I'm doing okay. That's assuming it takes off. I mean, I don't think I should assume that, whoa, sorry, I just noticed this Chevy Malibu going by. A couple of the tires are wobbling a lot. Wow. But it's a Chevy, right? Anyway, there is a possibility that getting the robotaxi thing going may take a lot more effort. It's hard to tell, right? I mean, there's a lot of the headwinds, as they call it.
Now turn right onto Ranch Road 620 North.
But we'll see. We'll see what happens. That's Model Y. Model Y performance. Yeah, you want to go? Okay, step on it. Step on it, Bubba. I didn't check to see how he's going to go out to Walmart. Chances are we're going to go up to Research and go across the Navy Ranch. It appears like that would be his usual answer. And yes, he's back to, well, I like being in the inside lane. Okay, so it's not always there, but it definitely has, even though it's in standard, it has a slightly more aggressive highway speed. And usually the highway speed doesn't vary a whole lot, so it's usually the sort of city streets that's a variable speed. Okay, we'll see how it goes. We might need to move over into the turn lane to make a turn. Just a thought.
Onto East Whitestone Boulevard.
Okay, now we're over here. FSD back on. We're still in the 40 zone. No, according to the laws of the state of Texas, we're in a 65 zone. But Tesla doesn't have a clue. Right, Elon? Is? Yeah. I mean, to be fair to Uncle Elon, I don't come up this way a whole lot. So what are you planning to do over here? Yes, he fully insists on doing it the old stupid way. Okay, we'll see. Green arrow. It's going to get over. So we went by a 60
In 500
sign.
feet, turn right, then turn right.
Or maybe he knows 1431 is 60, although it's 6 sign here. I didn't see any 6 sign before
Now turn
then.
right.
249.9. No? I'm scared. Okay. Then why do you
Now
go
turn
this
right.
way? This is stupid. So I brought a Cybertruck to Walmart. Oh. Okay, so what are you going to do up here?
Now your destination is on the right.
No, it's not the place. Okay. So in Marble Falls, they have the law enforcement parking. I don't know what happened there. He just suddenly took himself out of gear. Okay, let's stop that crap. I don't know. I don't know if he was reacting to this black car up here, who for some reason couldn't handle normal driving. He looked up at the last second. Oh, there's a car there. Yeah. All right. So anyway, whatever. Peace and harmony. FSD will not get any credit for parking. What? Oh, okay. Can he do it? Oh, wow. See that? Is he going to park appropriately? No, he's going to back up. Okay. Oh, wait. What? What's he doing? What? He's turning around? That was curious. And now what? He's going to go to the other side. Yeah. Okay, I'm not quite sure what to make of that. But here we are. Let's park over here. This is kind of where, close to where I normally park anyway. Alright, so current drive, 17 miles, 37 minutes, 203 watt hours per mile. The trip so far is 51 miles, used 10 kilowatt hours, and is at 197 watt hours per mile. Cool, awesome. Okay, let's go do some shopping. Oh, so I should talk about what just happened here. All right, so first of all, well, let's start with coming up the research. For some reason, several times he threw on his right turn signal when he was in the inside lane, And the inside lane is the lane you want to be in to go make the left turn. But I think he was reacting to the fact that cars are going by on his outside, and he went, "Hey, no, I'm going fast." So I think like 3 times I canceled that turn signal. Okay, whatever. And once we started moving, it was all fine. Okay, I don't know. When we turned from Avery Ranch onto Parma Lane, and it's 60 miles per hour at that point, as usual, he marked it as 40 miles per hour. He doesn't always do that, but sometimes he does. I don't know. And so hit the scroll wheel up to 60 to keep the car moving. And he respected that to some extent, but he still insists on going slower than the speed limit. Right? Whatever. When we came up on the left turn lane to go on to 1431, FSD acted like he had no clue he had to get over to make a left turn. Okay? So this release has that new enhancement in it that comes on other previous releases. And that is, what? What do you mean I have to be in the left lane to go left? I don't know, whatever. So, no, it's not complete. Okay? Coming up here, rolling in front of Walmart, he suddenly came to a park, and it felt like he came to a stop. It felt like he put himself in park. And once he went into park, I had to hit the brake to bring him out and put him in drive. Okay. So as I came further down the parking lot, I put it back in FSD. He went down a lane, but then he pulled into a parking spot and then backed up to go back out the other way. So he did a turnaround, 3-point turnaround. I don't know. And then as he was moving along, he's going out the exit of the parking lot, or he was about to go out the exit of the parking lot, brake on his off. Now that's why I ended up here. Okay, whatever. Peace and harmony. You know, for those, if it's not perfect, no, it's nowhere near perfect. Although it does the stuff far better than anything you want to bring to the table. Oh yeah, okay. If you have a Waymo, okay, Waymo, as long as it's within prescribed area, Waymo probably does a little bit better, to some extent. Could Waymo do the drive I just did? No. No, not a clue. Okay, anyway. Anybody else you want to bring to the table? Maybe Cruise. Cruise is in the process of being dismantled. Okay. Anybody else? Oh, the Mercedes-Benz. Oh yeah, the Mercedes-Benz. You know, and a lot of today's trip has been above 45 miles per hour. So that Mercedes-Benz thing wouldn't even work. Okay, whatever, peace and harmony. Not that I'm an expert in all the different ones, it's just what little I've read. Okay? Onward, upward, charge. Let's go get shopping done. Alright. Now that I put on my seatbelt, press and hold comes on. Alright, so I did experiment with my watch key. Usually when I go to Walmart, I go to the trunk to put the groceries in the trunk. He didn't like that, so whatever, that's fine. So I just opened the front door, then came back to the trunk and opened the trunk. So that worked. So it's just a question of knowing what it is you can do. All right, with all that said, let's press or start FSD supervised. He's going to go to the right, and he's good. All of a sudden he stopped. I think because this Challenger or whatever it is pulling out at the same time, which shouldn't be too big a deal. Of course, he doesn't have much room to maneuver, does he? No. FSD is going to wait till he moves. There he goes. Like I said, off to the right. Oh, they have the cop car because they're going to close at 6. Is that what it is? So while I was inside, they made an announcement. We're going to close at 6 p.m. Okay. Just my luck. I picked a lady who apparently is shopping for somebody as well as herself. So she had 2 carts full of stuff. All right, at least that's what it looked like. And she had to work out how to pay for all of it.
Now turn right onto East Whitestone
Just
Boulevard.
took a long time. But whatever. It is what it is. Get over it, Ray. Okay. All right. And then the guy in front of me, for some reason, had some kind of problem with a gift card. I don't know what the problem was there. Whatever, the poor lady, the poor cashier, I mean, oh. Is he going to stop? Is he going to stop? He's stopping. He's going to stop behind the line. He gradually stopped behind the line, or right at the line. Cool. I mean, that has been a problem before. Was he would be braking hard enough to stop behind the line, but then he released the brake, roll forward a little bit, then grab again. Like, come on, man. But he didn't do it all the time, just sometimes. All right. So let me say that pulling out there, so that Challenger, whatever it is, was pulling out at the same time. So when we came out, FSD came to a stop and looked at him and waited for him to finish his backing out and going forward. And then FSD kind of negotiated where both cars were going to be. Yes. Dude, you were negotiating with a robot. Okay? Worked just fine. Okay, with all that said, let's switch to long format. Alright. Zumda.
Now turn left onto Santa Rosa Avenue.
Yes. Today's been a good day. Trip-wise. Alright, peace and harmony. Alright, we see people walking up ahead. Although they're on the left side of the road. This guy's acting like he doesn't know how to just stand still. Because he's crossing the road.
In 500 feet, your destination will be on the left.
Oh, they're playing some game where he has to stand out in the road. Is that what they're doing? Whatever.
Now your destination is on the left.
Okay, he's turning into the driveway. He's doing smoother today. Okay, just close enough. And he turned off. So what happens if I... No, I can't do that. Okay, he's in drive. Can I do that? Nope. He auto shifted into reverse. Okay. So he parked at the the road side of the driveway. So he wouldn't even come into this garage. I don't know, we'll see what happens, right? Alright, there you go. Is that somewhat Disappointing, yes, but I mean, not a surprise. All right, 21 miles, 35 minutes. Sorry, 184 watt hours per mile. Total trip today was 72 miles for 14 kilowatt hours, 193 watt hours per mile. I don't know. Once we got on 1431, there were a few spots where I used right turn signal to push him into the outside lane. But otherwise, he handled everything well. Yeah, it just works. I don't know what to say about that other than yes, that's the way it should be. And I think coming up to Lago Vista, I used the left turn signal, push him to the left. Now, there's a Mercedes GLA 320 or something like that. That for some reason, there was a vehicle in the outside lane with his hazards on, Range Rover, I believe it was, and for some reason, that Mercedes, oh, I can't pass him. Why do you want to hang around him? He's telling you he's having some kind of issue. Get away from him. Give him the space he needs to operate his vehicle. Don't hang around. Don't be stupid. Anyway, so for some reason that Mercedes, after the Range Rover pulled over on the side of the road because there was concrete that he could pull over on. Thank you, Lago Vista. Then the Mercedes slowed down to 35 miles an hour. I'm like, what? I'm not sure where I'm going. This is not a good place to stop, especially if you're in the inside lane. And if you really wanted to pull over and stop and think about it, you should have pulled over the Land Rover, Range Rover, whatever it is. Okay, whatever, peace and harmony. It just is what it is. You know, it's just people being people. You can't help it. Okay, whatever. What else do I want to say about that particular part? I mean, like I said, it is what it is. As we come up on the left turn lane for Loman Ford, because FSD is interacting with this Mercedes in front of him, he turns on his turn signal, but he's not sure he can get over into that lane, and I don't know why. So almost all the way down to the part where we get the solid white line, and then you can't go into it, that's where FSD moves over. Interestingly enough, the Mercedes moves over at the same time we do. Okay, so they are going that way. They just don't know they're going that way. Dude, it's the only traffic signal in Lago Vista on 1431. Hard to miss. And the only other signal on 1431 in Lago Vista is the flashing yellows down at Barquet Ranch. Okay? It shouldn't be hard. Yes, Lago Vista is a small town. That's all it is. Okay? We also have 2 other traffic lights. They're both on Loman Ford. Is that it? That's the only other traffic lights in Lago Vista. So we have 3. Only one of them's on 1431. Okay, whatever. Mercedes, obviously not a good vehicle. I got the video proof from the driver driving that vehicle. Oh, I can't hear it. Okay, whatever. Peace and harmony. I don't even remember where that Mercedes went. After a while, once we passed it, gone. Right? Just gone. It's only a 40 zone. Okay, whatever. Peace and harmony. No, what I'm saying from an FSD perspective is, from my perspective, he was so busy interacting with that Mercedes, he was skipping his cues to make his left turn. And I think the Mercedes was kind of expecting us to go by him because he wanted somebody to drive and show him the way. It's not dark. Okay. All the rest of it's fine. What's interesting is FSD chose to park at the end of the driveway next to the road. I don't know. He stopped there. He pulled in, stopped there, parked. Done. Now, maybe that's the FSD interpretation now. Because it used to be FSD would at least go up to my garage door. Whatever, peace and harmony, it's cool. I mean, I'm pretty sure that it'll be changed in future releases, so we'll move on. Okay, whatever. I guess I will probably do a few ice comparison vehicles because I really want to slam this Mercedes. Yes, I want to call it Mercedes being a less than stellar vehicle, from my perspective anyway. Peace and harmony. And there's Nissan Quest, which is a minivan, and the Range Rover. I actually had the Range Rover on my list before, I just never got to it. Today we did 72 miles with 14 kilowatt hours, so it's easy enough to do the comparison. For those of you who talk miles per kilowatt hour, we're better than 5 miles per kilowatt hour. Not by much, but we are better than that. Okay, there you go. Onward, upward charge.